So Bhaktapurलाई चाहिँ city of devotee भनेर बुझिन्छ हैन. So you can see here the live, lots of people are worshipping. So being in a like a 21st century also, lots of people believe in deities and a god and goddess over here. We still practice the traditional lifestyle, worshipping, and also like living in a 3 generation in the same house. So that's like a transformation of culture from a 1 generation to the next generation over here. So that's why Bhaktapur is a very unique rather than in comparison with the Kathmandu and the Patan. We still follow all the traditional things over here. You can see here some of the monuments over here. And different monuments are built over here from 15th century, and in 17th century during the Malla dynasty, most of the monuments was built over here. So this is taken as like one of the masterpiece. This is known as a Ugrachandi Durga, and you can see here the very detailed work on it, right? With the 16-handed, she is killing a demon who is riding on the buffalo. So very detailed work you can see here. And there is a myth that in the 17th century, when there was a competition between the kings from Patan, Kathmandu and Bhaktapur, there was a high competition between the kings that making the city very beautiful. So in that time, one of the artists had made this masterpiece, and the king has just rewarded him by chopping his hand so that he could not make this masterpiece in a next place like a Patan and the Kathmandu. So normally when in a present time also you can find the statue of the god and goddess. If not statue, then you can find the painting of the god on the main door, main entrance of the house also. So that is to control the negative vibe from outside. So here also you can see here, this is the main entrance to the palace, and the placing of the Ugrachandi Durga and the Vairav is to control the negative vibe which doesn't allow to go inside the palace area. So in most of the entrance you can see that one. So to talk about the temple over here, actually in a Kathmandu Valley you can find the 3 types of temple. The first one is a pagoda style. Pagoda is the original from Nepal from the 4th century, and the first pagoda style is called as a Changu Narayan from the Mandev, from the period of the Lichibi period. And the speciality of the pagoda style is that if you see very carefully you can find the flag of Nepal. And around like 8th century, the one of the artists from here, he went to the China and they built the pagoda style over there as well. So most of the tourists who come over here, they ask me the question that whether pagoda style is copied from the China. That's not true. So pagoda is the original from Nepal. So if you make it just half, like you can find like a flag of Nepal, right? Yes. So this is the first style of the temple, and the second style of the temple is a Sikhara style. You can see here that one. Sikhara style is known for it because the base is a broad, and when it goes up like the peak of the mountain. Sikhara means a mountain in a Sanskrit language, so that's why it's called as a Sikhara style. That's the second style of Nepal, but this is not original from Nepal. It is a copied from the southern part of the India. And the third one is a Buddhist stupa. Maybe you have been to the Bodhanath, right? So that's a Buddhist stupa style. Normally these 3 types of stupas you can find over here, temple you can find over here. And this place is listed in the World Heritage Site in 1979. So since that time, all the organization and also the municipality are conserving this place. So here, whenever the earthquake has hit this place, we are able to rebuild the monuments as like an original one. So in 2015 also lots of monuments were destroyed by the earthquake, and we had got the one of the great proposal from the German around like a 10 million euro. But we had to reject that fund because they had got like a certain condition and the criteria. And the next thing is that that's a good point that shows that we are self-sufficient. Yeah. We are self-sufficient, so we don't need any kind of fund. So the main income for the rebuilding this structure is like a tourism. Before I think 24, it was 1,500 per person. Now the local government has increased like 1,800 per person. So the international tourists, except SARC, they have to pay the 1,800 per person to explore this area. and that money goes to the rebuild and maintenance of the World Heritage Site. And not only that, even for the local, it is also benefit for the local. The local government has made the university over here, the engineering college, right? And also they are planning to build one of the study that goes for like a doctor. So they want to plan for the university for a doctor's study, so MBBS study. Here you can see some of the picture of the festival and some of the local product. So here also we can see here the Char Dham. Char Dham is a 4 main pilgrimage area: Dwarikanath, Kedarnath, Badrinath, and Rameswar. So in a Hinduism, we believe that in a once in a life we should visit over there, and after visiting there, our life will be fulfilled, and after the death also, our soul will directly go to the heaven. So that's kind of things over here. So in the 17th century, the king of the Bhaktapur, he used to go over there, but in that time he struggled a lot due to the lack of the infrastructure, transportation and other things, because it was a very much far away from here. So he thought that why shouldn't I make a replica of that Char Dham over here. So as a result, here you can see this is a Kedarnath, and this one, the front one, is a Dwarikanath, and behind there is a Badrinath, and that one is a Rameswar. So whenever the Indian tourists, they come over here, when they hear about the Char Dham for pilgrimage over here, they feel very happy to be here. यो चाहिँ 17th century को चाहिँ प्यालेस हो के 17th century को चाहिँ प्यालेस हो अनि अर्को चाहिँ 55 window palace भन्ने छ हैन उ त्यो चाहिँ त्यो 55 window वालाहरु हो style. You can see here this half part is a Nepali style and the half part is a neoclassical building. So maybe they will plan, actually they would like to build the building with the Nepali style, because Nepali style is our identity, right? Lots of tourists come over here to see the Nepali style. So that's why they thought to rebuild, but they are planning with that. And to talk about this beautiful statue over here, so you Narasimha ko statue ho hai, statue of Narasimha. Narasimha is a reincarnation of Lord Vishnu, and he is especially incarnated to kill the Hiranyakashipu. And I'm main focusing with this point because that in present time, lots of mother bring their kids to over here, because after worshipping this, we have a belief that the fear and anxiety will go away. Especially the kids have like a lots of fear and anxiety, right? So they come over here and they worship this god, and we believe that the fear and anxiety of the kid will go away. And here is a Hanuman. You can see here, Hanuman is a monkey god. So we have a difference between, you can see the difference between a two statue. One is a very weird one, right, used one, and next one is an untouched one, completely like a new one. So the difference between, though they are from the same time, you can see the lots of difference over here. So the main reason is that we female are not allowed to touch the Hanuman, because Hanuman throughout of his life he had never married. So we believe that if we just touch him, it's like a seducing him. So that's why we don't touch to Hanuman. So here you can see the statue of the King Bhupatindra Malla, who had contributed to build the lots of monuments and the palace area in the 17th century. यो चाहिँ Vatsala Durga temple भनिन्छ हैन, Vatsala Durga temple, and that next one is the Yacheshwar temple. It's called also Pasupati, replica of the Pasupatinath temple. अनि यो उसमा चाहिँ यो जुन हाम्रो यो स्ट्रड भनेर भनिन्छ हैन, स्ट्रडमा चाहिँ यो जुन यो सपोर्ट दिने खालमा चाहिँ यो चाहिँ 3 भागमा चाहिँ डिवाइड भइरहेको हुन्छ कि 3 पार्टमा चाहिँ डिवाइड भइरहेको हुन्छ. 50% बीचको 50% चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ स्पेशली अब त्यो देवी देवताहरूको मूर्ति हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि माथिको 25% मा चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ मतलब के भन्छ बोटानिकल चीजहरु प्लान्ट्सहरु भइरहेको हुन्छ हैन, तलकोमा चाहिँ एनिमलहरु भइरहेको हुन्छ. अनि दिस टेम्पल इज अ स्पेशलाइज फर द एरोटिक वुड कार्भिङहरु, यहाँ सेक्सुअल कमसूत्रहरु रहेको हुन्छ. अनि लट्स अफ टुरिस्ट लाइक हैव अ इन्ट्रेस्ट अन them हैन त्यही भएर चाहिँ अनि the reason behind like keeping a erotic wood carving under the start of the temple is like giving a sexual education in early time as there is no sex awareness in that time, right? And next thing is that there was a child married in our country, so not only that time, even today also in most of the rural areas still that's practiced, right? So to give the sexual awareness, these erotic wood carving are placed over here. And the next reason is that we believe that after keeping this kind of the things, the thunder won't hit the temple. So to protect from the thunder also, these kind of the erotic wood carving are placed over here. And especially erotic wood carving are placed on the Shivji temple only. Shivji temple only. So most of the temple where you see, you will find the erotic wood carving on the Shiva's temple, because Shiva is known as a god of like a creation. And the next thing is that lots of traveler also travel over here, like in the 17th century this used to be the route of Silk route between the Tibet and the India. So they used to get like a salt from the India and gold from the Tibet, right? So this used to be the Silk route, and in that time lots of people used to travel over here, so they can spend night over here. And like keeping the the erotic wood carving under the start of the temple is like if they keep that kind of things on a temple, no one will criticize. But if you keep it in a private or private place, they will criticize over here. But temple is a common place where everyone can come and gain the knowledge, right? So that's why the erotic wood carving are placed over here. So one of the highlight of this area is called as a Golden Gate. You can see here this one, Golden Gate. The main importance of the Golden Gate is that you can see the very incredible work on it. So in ancient time there is no technological things, lack of the infrastructure things. So though absence of the technological and the machinery things also, they were able to make such a beautiful gate over here. So that's why it's like one of the highlight of this area. So right now we're gonna go and enter inside the palace area, okay? In certain part of this palace area, you are not allowed to take a picture, so you have to stop your camera, okay? यो चाहिँ ह्यान्ड ह्यामरिङले चाहिँ गरेको भएर चाहिँ यसको चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्स चाहिँ बढी हुन गएको, यो सबै ह्यान्ड ह्यामरिङको प्रोसेसले गरेको।
यो ब्रोन्ज हो मेटल
brass हो, later on painted by the 24 karat gold. That's why it's called as a Golden Gate. अनि यो मेनमा चाहिँ तलेजुको स्ट्याचु रहेको छ। तलेजु, yes, तलेजु is a royal god, and she used to guide the king how to rule the country. So Kumari is a reincarnation of the Taleju goddess. यो चाहिँ 1688 मा बनाएको हो हैन, यो गोल्डन फाउन्टेन भनेर बुझिन्छ, सुन्दारा. In Nepal it's called as a Sundara. अनि यो चाहिँ it was a belief that king used to take a bath over here, अनि यो चाहिँ surrounded by the 8 nagas. The difference between a snake and the serpents is that a serpent can differentiate between the positive vibe and the negative vibe, but the snake cannot. So this is a serpent. So serpent is also taken as like one of the reincarnation of Lord Vishnu. So it shows that Vishnu himself is here to protect the king. And over there we can find the golden spout, and in that golden spout you can find the different kind of the creature, even the aquatic animal. And the presence of aquatic animal is like to purify the water that directly come from the source. And the water over here flow from the Nagarkot, which is a 20 kilometer far from here. And in 17th century the king had a thought about the scarcity of water in future times, so they built the royal canal, which is a 20 kilometer far from here. So you can see here, this is called as a 55 window palace. 55 window palace. The speciality of 55 window palace is that each window is different from each other, even in a size and even in a pattern. So not this one, not the down one, okay? This the upper one. It's a 33 from the front side, 11 from the left side, and 11 from the right side. So each window is different from each other, even in a size and even in a pattern. So if you see very carefully, you will find that. And this palace was rebuilt after the earthquake of 1934, and inside the palace you can find the mural painting done by the king himself. Next thing is that here is we have a local guide give like a humor that king had a 55 wife, that's why they built a 55 window palace.
Each wife.
But that's not the truth. The truth is that he was a devotee of Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva has got the 11 manifestations. So that's why he calculated 11 manifestation into the 5 natural elements. Do you know the 5 natural elements? Earth, water, fire, air, and sky. So multiply with that is a 55. That's why he built a 55 window palace. And he used to be the very fond of the music and entertaining things. So here in a small column in a middle, we can find like a dancing and the playing with the musical instruments over here. यो चाहिँ एउटा युनिक स्ट्रक्चरमा रहेको छ, octagonal structure. It is called as a chashi mandap in a local language, and this was destroyed by the earthquake of 1934, and it was rebuilt by the help of the German government in 1987, and German had used the metal and as well as the concrete, which is not allowed to use, right? That's why at starting also I told you that in an earthquake of 2015 we had a fund of proposal of the fund of 10 million euro, but we had to reject that because of the certain terms and the condition. They want to use their own manpower, they want to control the budget by themselves, right? So they just want to give like monuments things, but which is not like a original style. So that's why we need to reject that fund. अब यहाँ चाहिँ एउटा narrow गल्ली आउँछ, which is very beautiful with the lots of souvenir shop as well. Before making a pottery, they need to mold up the clay very well. They need to take out all the pebbles. So it's a very hard working before, but nowadays machinery has come, so it's a very easy. And before they used to spin the wooden wheel. So they used to make in a wooden wheel, but nowadays they use a motor. So that's the effect of modernization, technological things. After making a pottery, they just dry it over here on a sun for 2 to 3 days. And after drying, they keep the color over there, not like a painting, but they just chop it on the water with the colorful water. And after that, हैन रातो माटोमा चाहिँ चोप्छ कि अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ they just take it for the firing. The clan is on the next side. So that place is a firing place. So traditionally they need to fire like for 2 to 3 days, and after coming with the clan, they just take like only like a 24 hour. यो चाहिँ ट्रेडिसनल स्टाइलको मेथड हो. यो वुडन व्हील हो हैन. अनि त्यो लट्ठीको उसले चाहिँ घुमाउँछ हैन. अनि यसैमा यो चाहिँ अब कम्प्लिटली ह्यान्डमेड नै हो कि यो चाहिँ. So Bhaktapur is famous for the tantrism as well. Tantrism ko kura garnu parda चाहिँ to talk about the tantrism, this Bhaktapur is covered by the 8 mother goddess Astamatrika. So Astamatrika को फेस्टिभल चाहिँ यो हाम्रो उसमा चाहिँ यहाँ टाइममा चाहिँ भइरा हुन्छ. यसो टोलमा चाहिँ भइरा हुन्छ. अनि देउडाहरुको मुकुटहरु यो अस्तमात्रिकाको मुकुटहरु चाहिँ यहाँ ल्याएर हुन्छ. So here as a live we can see here. This one is a barai. Barai has got the face of the board. यो दिउँसो यस्तै 4 बजेतिर चाहिँ यो नाचहरु हुन्छ हैन, नवदुर्गा नाचहरु हुन्छ. अनि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ बच्चाहरु पनि देउडालाई जिस्काउँदै देउडासँग खेलिरहेको हुन्छ कि. So that's the interesting part of Bhaktapur. हाम्रै पसलमा आउनुस्.
Okay, these kind of bowl you can use for the various purpose, for the meditation, yoga, for the healing you can use these kind of bowl. And these all are handmade bowls made up of 7 different metals such as gold, silver, copper, iron, tin, lead and zinc. That's why it's produced very good sound and vibration for a long time. And the sound and vibration help us to remove our physical illness and pain, like for any kind of knee pain, back pain, stomach pain, for the headache, migraine, anxiety, depression, you can use this kind of bowl. For the chakra means our aura energy. It's like an energy point. In human body, we have like 114 chakra in our body. Among them, 7 chakra is very sensitive. It is crown chakra, thyroid chakra, throat, heart, shoelaces, sacral and the root chakra. If you have blockage or imbalance in the chakra, you feel in your body pain, like the sickness, weakness, tiredness. So that time also you can use this kind of bowl. It opens your blockage and balancing your chakra as well. So if you have any kind of problem relate in your crown chakra for the headache, migraine, anxiety, insomnia, so you can use like this. Wear like a cap and hit very lightly. And close your eyes, feel the sound and vibration. And this bigger bowl is for the full body therapy. So if you want to try, you can try in bigger.
How, like you just stand,
Stand inside, yes.
Inside?
Take off your shoes, yes. How you feel?
Good. Like your whole body vibrates. Yeah.
यो चाहिँ फुल मुन बाउल हो यस्तो लोगो भएको यो फुल मुन बाउल चाहिँ फुल मुन नाइट टाइममा मात्र बनाउने हुन्छ पूर्णिमाको नाइटमा मात्र त्यही भएर चाहिँ यो बाउल बनाउनलाई फेरि 4-5 महिना लाग्छ
अनि कुर्नु पर्यो हैन त्यो
हरेक पूर्णिमाको रात कुर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ त्यही रात मात्र बनाउने भएकोले यो यसमा चाहिँ अरू बाउलको कम्पेयरमा चाहिँ मुन इनर्जी हुन्छ हिलिङ पावर धेरै हुन्छ पोजिटिभ इनर्जीहरू धेरै हुन्छ यसमा चाहिँ अनि साउन्ड पनि धेरै डिफ्रेन्ट हुन्छ यो नर्मल बाउलमा र यसमा
So this is a same bhaji. It is a Newari authentic food. Especially right now we are in a Bhaktapur, Newa Lahana, and in the same bhaji set you can find these kind of vegetable things and the flake rice. This white one is called as a flake rice. These all are the local product from here. Flake rice, and this is called as a wo. Wo is made up of lentil paste, which is good with the protein. And this is a soya bean, egg, buffalo meat, buff. This is also the buffalo meat, but this is a skin part only, skin part. And this is a potato, kidney beans, and this is a pickle. And this one is called as a gundruk. Gundruk is one of the national food, so it's a sour in a taste and also the spicy. Nowadays new generation like the gundruk very much. And this is with the bamboo soup. It's bamboo shoot soup. So tamako soup bhanincha yasलाई. So normally in our festival time, at the morning time or the daytime, we have the same bhaji after worshipping the god. So before we have it, we just give like a one part of this, one set of these offerings to the god first, and then later only we all the family gather and have the same bhaji set. So it's a Newari authentic food. Okay. So we are very close to Dattatreya Square. That's the last square of Bhaktapur, and that is famous for the wood carving. So here also you can see here workshop of wood carving. Here lots of people come to learn the wood carving as well. Not only the Nepali people, even sometimes the foreigner also come to learn the wood carving over here. So we're gonna explore the Dattatreya Square now. Okay. So this is the last square of Bhaktapur. Actually in Bhaktapur there is a 4 square. We have covered 3 squares, so this is the last square to explore. And the speciality of this square is a wood carving. Wherever you see, you will find the wood carving from 17th century, and temple itself is also from 15th century. And also we can find the one of the building from the 12th century as well. So Dattatreya Square is also known as like an open museum over here. Okay, this one is a Dattatreya temple, and Dattatreya temple is a very unique temple and only one temple with the balcony. You can see the balcony as well, and inside the Dattatreya temple we can find the combination of the three god, Brahma, Vishnu and the Shiva. So Brahma is known as a god of creator, Vishnu is known as a god of protector, and the Shiva is known as a destruction of the evil power and regenerate into positive power. So this temple is from 15th century. यो बिल्डिङ चाहिँ पुजारी मठ भनेर भनिन्छ हैन. पुजारी मठ is from 12th century. And in that time they used to manage even like collect the donation from the traveler. अनि जुन चाहिँ त्यो बिजनेस गर्थ्यो नि हैन, तिनीहरुसँग चाहिँ पैसा कलेक्ट गरेर चाहिँ यिनीहरुले चाहिँ मेन्टेन गर्थ्यो रे कि टेम्पल्सहरु हैन. इभन त्यो पार्टी पवाहरु सबै मेन्टेनेन्स चाहिँ यो पुजारी मठले गरेर आउँछ. यो चाहिँ 12th century को बिल्डिङ हो भनेर चाहिँ बुझिन्छ. यो पिकक विन्डोको बिल्डिङ चाहिँ यहाँदेखि सुरु हुन्छ है. दिस वान इज अ स्मल पिकक विन्डो. त्यहाँ मेन चाहिँ ठुलो चाहिँ उतै छ. यो बिल्डिङ चाहिँ 15th century मा बनेको हो यो. अनि 2015 को अर्थक्वेकले चाहिँ अलिकति इफेक्ट गरेर चाहिँ हाफ पार्ट चाहिँ फल डाउन भएको थियो. त्यो चाहिँ रेनोभेट गरिसक्यो. अहिले हामी पेपर फ्याक्ट्रीमा छौँ. यो चाहिँ लोक्ता भन्ने ट्री, यो चाहिँ 3000 मिटर भन्दा माथि पाइरा हुन्छ लोक्ता. त्यही भएर यो पेपरलाई पनि लोक्ता पेपर भनेर भन्ने आउँछ. आजभोलि चाहिँ यो सरकारी कामहरुमा चाहिँ बढी युज भइरा हुन्छ हैन. अनि यो लोक्ता ट्रीको यो बार्क त्यो त्यस्तोले चाहिँ तिनीहरुलाई मेल्ट गरेर चाहिँ पानीमा मेल्ट गरेर चाहिँ धेरै बेरसम्म राखेपछि अनि यो रियुज गर्ने यो वेस्टेज पेपरहरु रियुज गरेर चाहिँ उनीहरुले चाहिँ त्यहाँ पेस्ट बनाउँछ. यसरी चाहिँ मोल्ड पेस्ट बनाइरा हुन्छ. अनि त्यो पेस्टलाई चाहिँ एउटा फ्रेम, यिनीहरु चाहिँ फ्रेम भयो है. यहाँ हेर्नु त उहाँले गरिराख्नु भएको छ. यो फ्रेममा राखेर चाहिँ
मैले स्कुलमा गरेको याद छ, क्लास 3 मा हुँदाखेरि.
अब यसमा केही फ्लावरहरु बुट्टा भर्ने हो भने चाहिँ पछि चाहिँ यसरी चाहिँ फ्लावरको पेटलहरु स्प्रिङ्कल गरिदिन्छ. अनि यो चाहिँ अब घाममा सुकाइदिन्छ हैन. अनि अब कति घाम राम्रो भयो भने चाहिँ 2-3 घण्टामै सुक्छ हैन. नत्र भए चाहिँ अलि टाइम लाग्छ. अनि यसरी पिल आउट गर्छ. सो दिस इज अ पेपर, ह्यान्डमेड पेपर. यो चाहिँ प्रेस मसिन हो. उहाँहरुको स्क्रिनिङहरु छ है, डिफ्रेन्ट चाहिँ. कटिङ चाहिँ गरिरहेको छ. थाना प्रेस मसिन गो दाइ. स्क्रिन ब्लक. यिनीहरु चाहिँ पुरानो ब्लकहरु हो है.
प्लेन कार्डहरु बनाउनु.
डिजाइनको बनाउँछ. वाह.
यो मेन हैन,
मेन स्क्वायर. मेन त दरबार स्क्वायरलाई लिन्छ. त्यसपछि सेकेन्ड मेन चाहिँ यसलाई लिन्छ. भएन. यो चाहिँ 5 story टेम्पल. नेवारी भाषामा चाहिँ न्याटा पोला भन्छ. न्याटा पोलोको अर्थ चाहिँ 5 तले मन्दिर बुझिन्छ. 5 तले यो प्लिन पनि 5 वटा छ भने चाहिँ यो रुफ पनि 5 तले रहेको छ. एन्ड दिस इज मेड इन 17th century. द एक्ज्याक्ट डेट इज 1701. And it is believed that this temple, the whole temple is built only in a 6 month.
6 months.
It took only 6 months, but there was lots of manpower from the Banepa, Panoti and the other place as well. And it is the tallest temple of Nepal, and inside the temple there is a Siddhi Lakshmi, female goddess, god of the wealth is here. And here you can see the statue. The first one is called as a bodyguard. Bodyguard is 10 times stronger than a normal human being, and the elephant is 10 times more stronger than the bodyguard, and lion is 10 times more stronger than the elephant. And above the lion you can find the griffin. Griffin is a half bird and a half lion. It is also 10 times more stronger than the lion. And there is two Shingini and the Bagini. They are forms of God. So they are also 10 times more stronger than the griffin, and above that inside is a Siddhi Lakshmi goddess. She is the most powerful one. So local people of here, they believe that because of her power only, this temple survived in a 2 massive earthquake. One is in 1934 and also in 2015. Nothing had happened to this temple. Being a tallest and a huge temple also, it survived on a massive earthquake over here.
Alright guys, that's pretty much the end of the tour. But then we're gonna have some dai now. It's called Juju Dao Dai. Juju Dao. Juju Dao. And this is how it looks. So it's a famous, right? I'm Bhaktapur dai. Comes in like a small terracotta pot. Dhanyawad. La.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Kasa. Oh? Alright guys. So that was pretty much the end of the tour. I hope you guys liked it. I learned so much. And this is just the second one. Then there is Swambu as well. And then after that, we're gonna cover up more places over time. But once again, look how beautiful this place is. Alright guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.